Captain Ibrahim Traore, at just 37 years old, is the world's youngest head of state. He assumed the interim presidency of Burkina Faso following a coup d'etat on September 30th, 2022. This was not the first coup that year. Traore's predecessor, Lieutenant Colonel Paul-Henri Sandaogo Damiba, had himself seized power from the democratically elected president, Roch Kabore, earlier in January. Traore's military experience precedes his presidency. He joined the army in 2009 and rose to the rank of captain in 2020. He served in the United Nations peacekeeping mission in Mali, a country also grappling with instability. His time in Mali provided him with first-hand experience in combating insurgency, a challenge that had plagued Burkina Faso for years. The young captain's rise to power was fueled by widespread discontent within Burkina Faso. Frustration with the government's handling of the escalating jihadist insurgency was palpable. Attacks by groups linked to Al-Qaeda and ISIS had claimed countless lives and displaced millions. The previous government's perceived inability to protect its citizens created a vacuum that Traore, with his image as a decisive military leader, was able to fill. His coup, therefore, was not just a power grab. It was a response to a deep-seated yearning for security and stability. Ibrahim Traore's appeal, particularly among the youth and civil society groups, stems from his image as a man of action, a stark contrast to the perceived inaction of previous administrations. He is seen as a symbol of hope, a leader determined to confront the country's challenges head-on. Traore's policies reflect this proactive approach. Security has been his top priority. He has intensified military operations against jihadist groups, expanded the recruitment of volunteer defense forces, and sought to bolster the military's resources. However, despite these efforts, the security situation remains precarious, with attacks persisting, especially in the Sahel region. On the international stage, Traore has adopted a radical shift in foreign policy. He has severed ties with France, the former colonial power, expelling French troops and diplomats. Instead, he has turned towards Russia, forging defense deals and welcoming the Wagner Group, a Russian private military company, to support his counter-terrorism efforts. Despite his initial popularity, Traore faces an array of daunting challenges. The jihadist insurgency continues to wreak havoc, displacing millions and exacerbating an already dire humanitarian crisis. The economy is struggling, with inflation soaring and food shortages becoming increasingly common. Furthermore, Traore's government has come under scrutiny for its human rights record. Accusations of extrajudicial killings, particularly the alleged massacre in Karma in 2023, have raised concerns among international observers and human rights groups. Traore's trajectory mirrors a broader trend in the Sahel region, where military leaders have seized power in recent years. Assimi Goïta in Mali and, more recently, General Abdourahmane Tiani in Niger have also overthrown elected governments, citing similar frustrations with insecurity and a desire for more assertive leadership. These coups, coupled with the growing anti-French sentiment and the embrace of Russia as a strategic partner, highlight a significant geopolitical shift in the region. The Sahel is becoming a new battleground for influence between the West and Russia, with leaders like Traore caught in the middle. Traore's ability to consolidate power and bring lasting stability to Burkina Faso hinges on two critical factors: security and the economy. He must demonstrate tangible progress in combating the jihadist insurgency and improving the lives of ordinary citizens. Failure to do so risks eroding his popular support and could pave the way for further instability. The international community, particularly regional actors like the Economic Community of West African States, will play a crucial role in shaping Burkina Faso's future. Their willingness to engage with Traore's government, provide much-needed aid, and support a return to democratic rule will be essential. The path ahead for Burkina Faso and its young leader is fraught with uncertainty. Traore's tenure could mark a turning point towards stability and prosperity, or further entrench the cycle of coup and violence. His success or failure will have profound implications not only for Burkina Faso but for the entire Sahel region.